What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Biscoon, and today we are checking out another Normal Gays video about the trans activist Blossom losing it in an unhinged debate. Now, the last time that I reacted to Normal Gays, I mentioned someone named Blossom. And obviously the first thing that came to my mind was from the Powerpuff Girls, but apparently it's this person right over here, or at least I think it is. I can't actually tell. I don't know anything about who this Blossom person is. I mean, I know about Lily Tino, but I don't want to talk about her, so I don't know what to expect. No, these reactions, these videos that they make are pretty unhinged in more ways than one, so before we get started, make sure you guys go check out the original video and their channel, links in the description, and come back here and do the same, and let's go ahead and see what this person is talking about.
They were biological women. They were not, excuse me, hold on. Let's not interrupt a black trans woman when she's speaking.
Of course, right away. Why are you talking over a black woman, even if it's a trans black woman? It's not enough that she's black and a woman. It's that she's a trans woman and that you can't interrupt her. These people probably interrupt each other all the time, so I'm not even gonna give them the light of day.
Leah Thomas got 5th place.
But you do interrupt.
I know, to
Leah Thomas got 5th place. I
better.
think that we should prioritize the black voice here.
No,
so I'm
I
just
know.
saying.
People have been saying it forever, and the black voices are very fatigued right now.
No, if you say that we're all
we being
women and we're all
racist?
equal, then
If a racist person and a transphobic person decided to create a caricature of everything that they hate about trans people and black people, it is Blossom.
I see where this is going. Oh Lord, I'm not ready for this.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Normal Gays video where we take on LGBT insanity.
Love to see it. Gay on gay violence, or lettuce, gay, bacon, and tomato on whatever the hell it is that we're putting it on nowadays.
Yeah, I'm Brad Palumbo here with Clarkson Lawson. Clarkson, are we big Blossom fans?
I love Blossom.
I love me some Blossom.
I don't know jack shit about Blossom, so I don't know if I can comment on it.
Blossom is the gift that keeps on giving in terms
Oh, is this?
of like the most absurd and oafish trans activists.
I see. So it's one of those cases where you only like someone because of their bizarre takes. Like, there's someone that I know that likes this one guy who frequently appears on Piers Morgan. I already forgot his name. He's like a far left black dude. Ernest, yes. Ernest certainly has a lot of things to say as well, and I can tell this is gonna be a wild ride.
This is the biological male trans woman who threatened Blair White and like tried to fight Blair White. I don't know if
I don't know anything about any of that.
people forget that, but like well, Blossom recently participated in another debate, and Clarkson, you can guess how it went.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to know how it went. We saw the preview, and I'm not even sure where this is. And the first thing I heard, black trans woman, and I'm like, bitch, I don't care.
Let's just watch it. Let's just watch it.
Here's the thing. If you are a biological male with dysphoria to where you wish to be a woman, be prepared to be referred to with female slurs. Not just bitch, but several others as well.
Here's the first clip that we're going to take a look at.
Okay.
globally, where trans women
Can you
have
show
beat
those
out.
resources? I don't think so. And
Yeah.
if your feminism does not include trans women, it's very problematic.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, so it's turfs against non-turfs. Is that what we're getting at?
I just want you to know
Well,
that.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
The snap.
there's many instances where trans women have beat out
Please
biological
name a
women,
few.
and that's a
I would
sad
love
situation.
to. We would love to know those resources.
Okay, so I see. So it's not okay to interrupt a black trans woman, but it is okay to interrupt. Who's the one that's talking?
Well, you mentioned
Is She's got brown skin, but I can't actually tell what her race is.
Leah Thomas. I know you said that Leah Thomas tied with Riley
She would have
Gaines.
got 438th if she was competing against
Right,
other
and
men.
so that's what we're talking about when we say like those opportunities are taken, and I'm sure you believe that Leah Thomas should be in there, but that's one
So
spot
what
that
about
could
the
have
first
been
four
given to a
women that
biological
beat
woman.
Leah Thomas and Riley Gaines? So what about those women? They were cis women. They were
Okay, I think I see where this is going. Like, one of the arguments against trans women in women's sports is that they have a biological advantage, which, well, yeah, of course. Biological males are obviously, on average at least, stronger than biological females, but... And I'm sure there are, like, some instances where a cis woman will be able to beat a trans woman, but more often than not, it tends to be the other way around, and that's something that people have a problem with.
biological women. They were not, excuse me, I'm, hold on. Let's not interrupt a black trans woman when she's speaking.
And she did that to the other lady earlier. Somehow that's okay, but it's not okay to interrupt her. Is that what I'm getting at?
Leah Thomas got 50.
Their reactions, look at the reactions of Brad and Clark. Oh God.
But you do interrupt.
That's
I know
crazy.
all the time.
You guys interrupted him.
No, it's a bitch on bitch violence. It doesn't matter what their junk is, or at least whatever junk they were born with. Bitches fighting other bitches. No, this is a cat fight if I've ever seen one. As an equal opportunity sexist, I'm allowed to call it out. I am sexist against everybody.
When the when the only black person is on set, when the only black person's on
What
set,
does that matter?
I think that we should prioritize the black voice here.
Oh my God, no. You see, this is the problem that people have with the trans community, is that there are people within the community that are self-centered and entitled and feel like that the whole world needs to bend to their whim just because they're different in terms of their psyche. And it's like, you are ruining the causes of plenty of other people. Other people have to get bullied because of someone like you who thinks that they can speak on their behalf.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't
No,
agree with that.
if you
Also,
say that we're
are
all
we being
women and we're all
racist?
equal, then
I don't
why,
care.
Racist today?
then why would you be
But that's not fair.
black make
Brad over there with the quotes.
you any different?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, no,
Oh,
this
it makes me
is...
powerful. Wink, wink.
Excuse me? Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh, the amount of times I quote, "Don't interrupt a black trans woman when she's speaking," like that.
Oh my God. I mean, you could say that about any black woman. It doesn't even matter whether they're trans or cis.
Blossom is the gift that keeps on giving to transphobes and racists everywhere.
No shit.
because
No, not even 5 seconds into the video, or barely 5 seconds, I was like, oh, so she's one of them.
Blossom is the most obnoxious activist I have ever encountered. Sweetie, you are not special. You don't get to interrupt everyone else in a very masculine way, by the way. No,
Oh my God, no shit. It's like, no, apparently this bitch is more... Apparently he has a bigger problem with this bitch than even Lily Tino. Is that what I'm getting? Because Lily Tino is kind of obnoxious, if I'm being real.
not giving very ladylike. And then when they interrupt you back, go, don't interrupt a black trans woman. No.
It's like, no, it's like, this is, I pointed it out twice. I'm going to point it out again. Why is it okay for you to interrupt somebody, but it's not okay for them to interrupt you? Doesn't matter what your sex junk is. Doesn't matter the state of your psyche, whether or not you have dysphoria, and it certainly doesn't matter whether or not you have dark skin.
Fuck you. I'm sorry. We'll interrupt
There we go. Yep, there we go.
you because you're human and you should be treated exactly the same like anyone else. You don't get a special cookie or a cupcake because you're a black trans woman.
No
That is
shit.
not an accomplishment.
Speak, brother, speak.
Well, the thing is like the only reason Blossom is where she is because she's a black trans woman. That's the
Right.
truth. It's
People will take advantage of such qualities about themselves in order to put themselves on a pedestal. I mean, you never see me boasting about being a gay Latino. No, yes, I've brought it up more than once, but it's usually to make a valid point about people who claim to speak on behalf of me or my people when they don't know jack shit about me or my people. Like when people run damage control for illegal immigrants, saying that, oh, they're gonna deport anyone who's Latino, and I'm like, I'm still here. I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere.
It's not about her intellectual capability.
Clearly not.
Because she would not be getting screen time here. It's literally like they put her on these shows because
Sorry, I had to speed it up a little because I didn't want this video. Because the last time my last video reaction was like 40 minutes long, and the original video was only 8.
she's entertaining to watch. It's kind of like,
I mean, entertaining, I mean, that's subjective. I don't think I can handle watching something like that on repeat.
I don't want to call her a clown, but a little bit. She's literally
There are plenty of people that'll call her a clown, let's be real.
like a clown for that specific community, representing black people and trans people. And
But it's just so bad because every time she goes on one of these shows and crashes out, she just like is the worst representative of that
Right.
community.
No
Make
shit.
both-
No, some would say nobody hurts the causes of their people like members. Nobody hurts the causes of their community like the members of that community. And don't you worry, eventually, once I start streaming, I'm gonna go all out on certain communities I'm a part of. And I'm not just talking about Latinos and gays.
communities look bad at being a representative for them, and it's entertaining, but I
It's
don't
like they know she'll do something crazy, so they just put her out there and they poke and they're like, make viral.
Yeah. Call yourself a powerhouse.
Oh my god, no. I mentioned Ernest and Piers Morgan. He's literally that.
And then she accuses them of racism. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't do that. You can't be racist to people and then accuse them of racism.
Oh my god. She
No
also said,
shit.
if your feminism doesn't include trans women, then it's problematic. Like, what is that? Like a threat that I'm like.
Oh
being-
no, I'm so worried about being problematic in the eyes of black.
Okay, yeah. Like the whole concept of a turf. This is why when people complain about J.K. Rowling, basically.
Awesome.
Emily Wilson on that panel. You think she cares if she looks problematic like that?
She said lots of things that are a lot more problematic than that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Blossom, learn who you're talking to. That's crazy.
But then Blossom does this thing, and I'm gonna put another clip here of her
Oh,
saying this on
no.
TV, that she can't be racist because a black trans woman can't be racist.
Oh my god, that's oh no, it's the Proud Family reboot argument of black people can't be racist. No, I recently did a reaction to some clips from the Amanda Seales Jubilee video where in my second part, it's a two-parter, go check it out if you want. In my second part, I referenced a scene from the Proud Family reboot where Penny Proud, the main character, said that black people can't be racist after the Chang triplets called her out for her quote-unquote model minority myth. And and the first time that I saw that scene, I was like, they can't be serious. They can't seriously think that black people can't be racist. And her bitch ass friend Maya said it's because racism is prejudice plus power. But like, there are plenty of black people in positions of power. Does that mean that then mean they can be racist now? Fuck that shit. Racism is racism regardless of who it's being presented towards.
This Clarkson, get educated.
Saw that coming.
Be racist, Piers.
Now you can
Black
respond.
women cannot be racist.
Oh, and the GOAT, Piers Morgan, right here. Oh, I need to do reactions to Piers Morgan. Oh, that's gonna be fucking amazing.
To white women. Are you kidding me?
Sorry?
That makes no sense.
Sorry?
Black women cannot be racist to white women. Do you not understand
Oh,
that?
yes,
I
they
understand
can.
You don't have the intellectual
Oh, yes, they
capacity
can.
to understand that.
Oh, yes, they
but that's very
can.
much
And you've been
impossible.
racist to me.
That's very much
You've been
impossible.
racist to me, a white man, by saying I'm a race hater.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fucking crazy. No. We're letting this bitch speak on behalf of black trans people? No, that's bullshit. I have a friend who's black and trans, and I don't want to speak on their behalf, but I'm pretty sure even they would have a problem with this bitch.
Yeah.
How am I racist to you? I'm black. I can't be racist
You
to
called me a
you.
race
Are you
baiter with
kidding
no
me? You're
evidence.
racist to me.
When have I
You
been
can
a
be
race
racist-
baiter?
You can be racist to me. Let me check you on that. You talk about this race part or
Oh my
whatnot.
God.
The race part is reality. My experience as a black trans woman is completely different than yours as
Reality.
a white cis man.
Well, let me ask you about reality
I'm
then.
speaking, do not interrupt a black
They're all talking over each other. Oh my god, no. I can't wait. I can't wait to do something like that. It's gonna be lit.
trans woman when I'm speaking.
Oh, don't be so
Do not interrupt a
pathetic.
black trans woman when I'm speaking.
Oh my! I felt like, you know what? I heard they're making another scary movie, Marlon, and
Oh.
they also made White Chicks.
White
I feel like
Chicks.
I felt like
It's been so long since I've seen white chicks.
I was just watching White Chicks.
Oh
I'm not
lord.
even kidding. Like that, she's a character.
She cannot go one conversation without the do not interrupt a black trans woman.
That's their tagline. She should make merch. I'll buy it.
She kind of ate with that. Like, at this
I'm not buying anything made by that bitch, nah.
it's camp.
That's so true because it's like it was annoying, but now it's just like if she's owning it, all right.
Now, her actual argument, she doesn't actually explain it in this clip.
No, that's the thing. When it comes to whenever these types of people are trying to argue for their cause, they never actually say why it's important. They sidestep it and say and just accuse you of being hateful because they want you to explain. It's like, I don't hate you on the basis of these qualities. I hate you because you're a piece of crap that doesn't even deserve the time of day to be listened to.
Is this woke thing they do where they claim that black people cannot be racist to white people because they have redefined racism to be prejudice from a place of power?
Exactly! I just said that earlier in this video. I referenced freaking Proud Family reboot, and oh my god, no, it's so annoying. It's so ludicrous. It's not even funny. No, the fact that the Proud Family reboot had the audacity to make this point, to say that it's only racism if you're in power, is bullshit. And I will not stand for it. As someone who is Latino, I will not stand for it. Granted, I have gone on record saying that I am equally racist against everybody, just like the Romans. The Romans weren't racist because they hated everyone equally. If you weren't a Roman citizen, you were a barbarian and were inferior. Of course, I don't really think you're inferior, but that doesn't mean that I can't make jokes at your expense. In fact, I'll give you guys permission to make Mexican jokes about me. Just call me a taco burrito and say, ay carnal, ay wey.
And so they say that, well, black people don't have power in society, especially black trans women, so they cannot be racist towards white people. Now,
It's such a stupid argument.
that is just like objectively not true because while they claim that redefinition, society hasn't accepted it and dictionaries don't list that. They still
No, you listen to the dictionaries.
say, it's just racial prejudice. But even if it were true, I've always found it to be like just kind of stupid because it's like, okay, so you're arguing it's not racism because I don't have prejudice plus power, I just have prejudice.
Oh my god, no. The freaking getting war flashbacks to the Proud Family episode. No. Am I gonna have to do a deep dive on something like that at some point? Because once I start streaming, I'm gonna have a potential chat help me.
As if this is fine.
So like you just owned yourself. You just admitted you're racially prejudiced against white people, but it's okay because you don't have power. No, it's still bad.
Yeah, well, this is something that I've seen a lot when it comes to these leftist circles is that they try to absolve personal responsibility.
Yes, exactly. This is what a lot of people, especially on the right, have a problem with the left. But even within the left itself, at least within the center left, people have noticed just how far gone that what was already far left has even gotten further, to the point to where even the more center left, especially those like Shoe on Head and Ethan Klein, have noticed just how far gone the rest of the left has gone in terms of their values and their judgments. And it's no wonder that some people are moving. I mean, people say that like young men are moving right, but it's more like the left is moving even further left. Like a lot of these men, they tend to be like more center right than like truly right wing. Now, I don't believe in the political spectrum. I don't care about the left or the right or liberal or conservative. I don't believe in any of those things. So I don't have a bone to pick in this fight, and I have no stakes in this fight. I'm just watching from the sidelines, watching these people tear each other apart because it makes me happy. And you could cry at all of this bullshit, or you can laugh at it. And I'm just going to sit here and let them cry. Let me take joy in their misery. Granted, that's not to say that I don't want anyone to be miserable. I want people to find peace in their lives and with each other, but if you're going to do that at the detriment of others, then it's not really peace. So, do better.
And then they cite a macro analysis of a community as a reason to absolve personal responsibility. And that doesn't make any sense. When you're looking at a specific person, their actions have consequences. They decide, they have free will. there has to be some sort of measure of character on that person, regardless of what group they're in.
I find it hilarious how Blossom is like, Piers, I know you're like an award-winning global international journalist and host one of the most popular programs ever, but you just might not have the intellectual capability to understand me, Blossom.
Right.
Oh Lord, no. Like, Piers Morgan is a professional rage baiter. He gets people on the far extremes just so that they can go at each other's throats. And then he'll just sit there with a cheeky grin, knowing that it's absolute cinema, just golden television. And so it's like, oh man. And then obviously he will find at least a few reasonable people like every now and then, but he usually just gets the extremes. And it's very funny watching two jackasses on both sides have at each other while Pierce just sits, smiles, and nods.
You don't have the intellectual capacity.
She said that to him, dead ass.
Good lord.
Insane.
It's
And she's like
crazy.
she's like barely coherent the way that she speaks.
No, a lot of people on both sides are barely coherent when they speak.
Yeah, no, I never really understand any of her arguments. I'm just waiting for the punchline.
Just waiting for, don't interrupt a black trans woman.
That's the punchline. Oh lord, I'm gonna get roasted.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, that's why I like Blossom, because I enjoy watching. Like I don't listen to a word you say.
I don't enjoy any of these types of things. I'd rather just let them disperse themselves into the ether while I am drifting here, looking for something of substance. And now some could say that this is just scraping the bottom of the barrel, but this is my channel and I'll look at what I want.
Unless it's a punchline.
But like, jokes aside, Blossom literally threatened Blair White on camera in a Jubilee
That's very
debate.
true.
Oh, so she was on Jubilee. Okay, I don't remember. I've heard of Blair White, but I don't remember who she is.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, if you threaten another debate participant, you should be like not allowed into future debates. That crosses a line.
I can
Yeah, well, it
imagine.
depends on who's producing the show, because it's a black trans woman. They can't do anything wrong.
Oh shit. True. You can't do anything to her.
Right, so it was a threat, but she didn't have power, so
She. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Once again, fucking. I'm not gonna reference it again. You all know exactly what I'm gonna say.
But actually, she looks like she packs a punch with a lot of power, actually. That's
Well, true.
a muscular woman.
It's also like, based off of that definition, who's the
Like when you're playing Breath of the Wild when you're playing Breath of the Wild and you sleep at the Gerudo Inn or at one of the inn in Gerudo Town, and the lady is all like, and you get the massage, and it's like, I like your voish figure.
arbiter of who has power and who doesn't? Because are we just looking at black people versus white people, or can we look at the two
No,
individuals?
like LeBron James has no power because he's a black person.
Oh,
right?
good lord. Yet he's a multimillionaire.
Yeah, right. No power, even though he's a millionaire
Exactly.
and he's 6'3".
Exactly.
And let's say him and a girl are talking and he wants to say something to her. Does he have no power over her? No, it just falls. So it just kind of falls on its head when you actually apply like the slightest bit of logic to it.
No
Yeah,
shit.
I agree with your point that like things can be true at a categorical level. For example, like there is a big economic inequality between black and white people in America. So if you were to
Right.
say that they are like
Well, I know that the wage gap, at least between the genders, is an illusion because it has to deal with the types of jobs that women seek as well as how long they work. Like, women tend to work less labor-intensive jobs and tend to work fewer hours, whereas guys tend to work more labor-intensive jobs and work more hours. So the fact of the matter is, at least in the terms of gender wages, that is an illusion. I'm not exactly sure if it actually does work between different races, or whether or not it's also an illusion, but yeah, there's a lot of nuance to this.
like more economically powerful that white people are than black people in America. That can be a true statement. It also doesn't tell you anything about any individual.
Right.
And yet they always apply the macro to the individual as a way of like kind of a get out of jail free card, honestly.
Yeah,
to do whatever the hell
pretty
they want.
much.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. It's anything but self-reflection and putting in work. Everything that we talk about, it always comes down to laziness.
It's all, yep. No, that actually reminds me of Blooms's analysis of the South Park Panderverse, where the overarching theme of the special was laziness. You know, the Disney pandering to the far left woke crowd, and the over-reliance on AI and other people doing handyman jobs, you know, that kind of thing. So I can imagine that it's the same principle.
Exactly.
mental, emotional,
Yeah.
intellectual,
Physical.
physical. Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
But you know what, guys? Let us know. Maybe you're
Yeah, that was certainly something. This was my first ever Blossom experience. So she's basically just the Black Lily Tino, only she's not, well, I can't really say that because she's not giving seminars on how surgeries work using corn dogs and foodstuffs, or going into bathrooms and filming without consent. But, well, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys have checked out the original video. Links in the description. Leave a like and subscribe and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.